rockers, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome to March on my channel. I'm very excited for this. We have a new month, we have a bunch of new content coming, and I'm very excited for it. We had a great February, and thank you so much for all the support during that month. I cannot believe, if I'm being honest, that we're 3 months into 2022 already. I remember New Year's Eve as if it was yesterday, and the fact that time is passing so quickly is equally as exciting as it is stressful. But first, let's go in for our mucker hug today. I really appreciate you being here, and we have so much to talk to, and actually today's video is very, as in 100% by you, because I posted a video on my channel yesterday or the day before, and it was talking about the fact that Trisha has this problem with Jeffree Star. I don't really think we talk about any other Jeffree. But basically it was that Trisha went on a Vegas trip with Jeffree, and he basically bullied her the entire weekend, and he basically treated her less than, made fun of the fact that she rented her house at the time instead of buying it, made fun of the gifts that she was buying people that, you know, like he could afford much more, and there was just basically that Trisha felt very isolated and left out of a trip that she was brought on, she was invited on. It was a private jet that Jeffree got, and Hair by Jay, Jeffree's hairstylist, was there, and Trisha was invited on it, so Trisha felt that she was invited on it just for them to make Trisha a target and make fun of her the entire weekend. So the reason that this is all getting brought up was because Jeffree was interviewed by The Hollywood Fix, who we love on this channel. If you know, you know. And basically, they asked Jeffree about the fact that, did Jeffree know that Trisha was pregnant? Has Jeffree reached out to Trisha? Has Jeffree congratulated Trisha? Jeffree, to all of the above, basically said no, and basically congratulated Trisha by saying, "Congrats, bitch, you've always wanted to be a mother," on The Hollywood Fix. And it's the first time that Jeffree has acknowledged Trisha publicly since all this drama happened a couple years ago. Anyways, Trisha has stayed consistent in the opinion that Jeffree is the worst and treated her like absolute dog shit on that weekend. There were a lot of you that were commenting on my video, and a shit ton of you DMing me on Instagram with, "Adam, you need to watch this video that was deleted from Trisha, that has been re-uploaded on YouTube, that is from the weekend in question, in which Trisha has a very different perspective that she's telling that what the drama happened." So I started watching it, and then I was like, I'm gonna stop, because I like going through this stuff in person, like in the moment with you, so we're gonna be watching this for the first time together. However, I am aware that what Trisha says in this video completely contradicts that Jeffree was the worst in the world to her, so we're gonna watch it and go through it and kind of come to a conclusion together on whether we think Trisha was lying about the Jeffree drama that started it all. This was the thing that then made Trisha hate Ryland and hate Shane, and that friendship fell apart, and then Trisha relied on Ethan and then turned on Ethan. There seems to be a common denominator here. It rhymes with Misha Paytas. So anyway, we're gonna go through this video. I really appreciate y'all sending it to me. It was uploaded by the YouTube channel Purple Moon, and it is Trisha Paytas Vegas trip with Jeffree Star deleted video re-uploaded. And a lot of the comments that you guys were saying was just that it's really confusing, the opinion that Trisha had in this video versus the one that was then told to us that kind of made everyone turn against Jeffree as well. Now, I think there's perfect reason to turn against Jeffree for many reasons, and we're gonna see now whether this Vegas trip is one of them, because apparently it's very contradictory. So we're gonna go through this and talk. I'm gonna put it on 1.5 speed because this video is 20 minutes long, so we're in for a long one today, so get your drinks, get ready, and we're gonna go through it. So, here we go. This was Trisha in the moment talking about the Vegas trip, and let's see what opinions we have on it. Alright, here we go.
Hey guys, what is up? Before we get into this really fun, exciting vlog along the way that some of you guys are asking.
This is way too quick. I'm sorry. I forget that we're talking about fucking Trisha here. We're gonna do 1.25.
Yeah, romantic, fabulous getaway weekend with Jeffree Star in Vegas, which was so over the top and fun and amazing. And it was the best weekend of my life, and I get to share it with you guys now. Before we get into that, I just want to remind you guys that my podcast, The Dish with Trish, is now on Spotify.
So, we're already starting with this was the best weekend of her life.
We also have a YouTube channel,
The best weekend of her life.
Podcast.com if you want to see clips. Our most recent one is with Ballinger. Upcoming guests, we have Paris Hilton, Corey Feldman, Blair White, one of the vlogs, so.
By the way, everyone she listed, she now has drama with too.
The announcement is I am the new Bachelorette on the H3 podcast. We have come a long way.
So many things have aged so badly about this video, right?
You know, they're my trouble. Go watch the podcast.
So this was when Trisha met Moses too.
My Bachelorette status, and you can find out how you can apply to date me. I tried to do this one.
So this was then Moses went on The Bachelor as like a joke, and then Trisha dated him as a joke, and now they're having a kid together.
I can find love, and I truly think they actually want to help me find love. They had an intern they had an intern be their bachelor like 2 or 1 year ago, and he actually is still dating that girl like a year or 2 later. So.
Wow, H3 really do seem to be the love machine. They really were able to get, you know, relationships from many other people. H3, hit me up. Let me do it. Get me love. I'm down for that.
Cross, I will link that at the top link below. And yeah.
Wow, so many things about this video are unreliable.
At the end of the vlog. Enjoy.
My sister said she has Valentine's surprise. She just got here. Oh gosh. Oh my god.
Oh, if it's not the dog that Trisha neglected and then gave to her sister. Alright, here we have them on the way to the private jet.
That's the only thing she was doing Valentine's Day. She has her own Valentine's. I know, because she was
So for a little bit of context, Trisha vlogged this weekend.
But yeah. My exam is this one. My sister and I never have one at the same time.
Alright, so now we have Trisha going to the airport, and then whenever we skip to here, we have Trisha pulling up. Alright, here we go.
You just needed to have a little resting spot for his head, didn't you? Dog. You swear little dog.
Not the dog Trisha gave away.
What's his name? Keep going, keep going. I know. This will be my only time that I can even be close to one. I love my chauffeur. Wow. Ooh.
Oh. Which one?
So again,
Alright,
this was the weekend that was the worst of Trisha's life. I'm not saying Trisha's lying, but let's see what Trisha says in a moment.
Day.
Oh, hi, honey.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Valentine.
Hi, Valentine. Mwah. My best Valentine ever. Cheers.
My best Valentine ever.
Cheers. Happy Valentine's Day. Woo. Jay. Cheers.
Ooh, so much about this video is outdated. It's also important to note that I don't doubt that Trisha was bullied by Jeffree this entire trip. I think Jeffree has it in him. I think you can hate Trisha and still acknowledge that Jeffree probably did bully her this entire trip. And was nice in front of the camera, but let's see.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. We're just waiting. We got delayed, but that's fine.
Jeffree ignoring her.
Oh, yeah. It's
Oh, wait, this is good.
I see, like me and Trisha's heart.
Oh my god, I like that though. Oh my god, Jeffree is just another level.
Thank you.
Oh my god, so we're on our way to Vegas. Web's running just canceled, but we're still gonna figure out something to do. I think Jeff, there's so much fun to actually make. Already had 2 lessons this week. Jeffree over there. Doing the most photo shoots.
It's important to note that in this video, however, Trisha is sitting on her own and the rest of them are over on their own side of the jet. So they're over here and Trisha's on the complete other side. It's important to note that there already seems a bit of distance in this video.
Doing the most photo shoots. Oh,
I have lunch for you.
oh, that's the best lunch ever.
The covered strawberries mistake. Here, please have one.
Oh my god, okay, it's like one thing on that part of that.
Now, one thing as well Trisha said was that Jeffree was allegedly like forcing her to eat all this just to make fun of how much food she was eating, if I remember correctly. So this is the moment.
$1,800 fresh strawberries.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Oh wow.
Yuck.
Oh my god, get it. Get it. Don't you
Ugh.
My heart
I'm so horny to be right back.
No. Wow. We're here. Woo, woo, woo. I got all my sisters with me.
Now, one thing I do want to say, and this isn't in Jeffree's defense, but if I invited someone on a trip and they were vlogging, like, the entire thing, and, like, it's not necessarily what that trip is for, I would kind of be a bit pissed off. Because Trisha did make content and a lot of money off of this trip. I mean, not only from the drama talking about it, but in the moment.
Oh, look, it's like right by, oh my god, it's like right there. I'm so excited. Like, it's right by the strip.
Your spirit here.
JS here. All the way. Oh, so cool. That's so cool.
I mean, I guess she was just excited and filming it all. I guess.
Oh, that's sick. From private jet, travel gifting, what the heck? Oh my god.
You know what I mean? Like, she's filming the entire thing. Now, this was the clip from this. Now, this is a mukbang, so we're gonna be in this together. If you know anything about Adam, he hates eating noises. He hates being around people whenever they're eating. It's one of my least favorite things in this entire world. It angers me. I'm not gonna let it affect me watching this clip because there is apparently so much that Trisha says in this that is contradictory to what Trisha said in the drama. So if you're the same as me, we're in this together, bitch. But let's hear what Trisha has to say in the moment, what this trip was like.
Yes.
All right.
I'm really excited about this. It looks so good. I'm so hungry. Mmm.
I'm gonna be strong. But let's skip to the talking about the trip.
Go down. So,
Okay, here we go. Thank fuck.
I finally knocked down. I'm stretching it. I'm going to say some of the shows. Part of me wanted to like follow them around. Like an actual groupie, like go to every show.
Jeffree. Follow Jeffree around.
Well, that was a lot.
Oh, the main thing as well was that the wig that Trisha's wearing right now was one that Hair by Jay gave Trisha, and Trisha said that Hair by Jay massively overcharged Trisha for it, whereas he didn't do that anyone else, and that was also an issue. So, again, a lot of things in this moment are solidified in YouTube history of fucking drama.
I'm running a lot of time though. As much as I say I don't have a life, I have a little bit of a life.
Do you have to fucking do that after every bite? Do you, after... Sorry, I'm not gonna allow myself to. What, are you gonna fucking slurp that too? Get to the fucking story.
Yesterday was so amazing. You know what's amazing? When I don't even...
So it's amazing.
It's not that if I vlog it, it's not amazing. I was having such a good time. Drinking champagne. I never does drink, but I was drinking with like Maddie and everyone else. And we were just like shopping.
So having the
shows, like,
having the best time.
It was honestly, and I didn't vlog much, but it was honestly like the best Valentine's Day ever. It's weird, it's like, yeah.
Ooh, smacking. Oh my god, it is so much to handle. Just fucking talk! Normally. Sorry. Just how hard is it to like, with mouth closed, then talk? Trisha's saying a lot of this was the best weekend of my life. And this was the best experience of my life. There's a lot of that coming out of Trisha's mouth for this being the worst weekend.
I forget definitely somebody who's always on the phone. Like if I want to film, like he's like, yes. Pictures, like, yes. Like he's always down. So it's not like I ever feel like uncomfortable. It's just literally I'm just enjoying the moment, you know? And I feel...
Enjoying the moment.
I'm not a great vlogger. Because like I feel like...
Enjoying the moment.
Like when I hang out with them, it's like special, you know, when I hang out with Jeffree, it's like special. I just have like a lot of friends, so when I do hang out with my friends, it's like...
I have a lot of friends that age so badly. Christ.
It's hard to explain. Specifically Shane and Jeffree, because they are... And it's so weird, because like, when I'm not hanging out with them, I look at them like the way everyone else looks at them, like it's like bigger than life, like these like literally sensations, literally like untouchables. Like that's how I look at them on the outside. When I hang out, it's like it is like they're, it's like you. I mean, obviously they're just normal people, but it is just like chilling, like back in high school, you know, and like I don't know, just like listening to music and you know, with Jeffree we just shop and stuff. It's literally like having like a best friend in high school, and I never like got that experience because I never really had like a lot of friends back then. So for me, it's like that now, and of course, oh no, they ruined the bite. No, don't go. This is a joke.
So Trisha is literally saying here that I've muted it, that this was the best weekend and she finally feels she has friends. It's just confusing the narrative, right? It's confusing the narrative. None of it is really adding up, and I understand, yeah, it's on mute, why so many of you are saying that this is contradictory.
I feel my finger, right? I've met other YouTubers where their life is just YouTube content. Oh, it's makeup. What is that? And that's it. That's like, and you know what? And I'm not throwing anyone under the bus with that.
But it's so funny that she's pulling other people down in the moment to uplift Jeffree, but then use Jeffree to uplift other people by bringing Jeffree down after this trip happened. Like, are we getting, like, I believe whenever someone's saying that they feel bullied and that these events are happening to them, but whenever you're in the moment saying that you love it, again, you can look back on it with a different attitude, and you can maybe hear things that you didn't hear specifically said to your face. But to be this overly gloaty about the trip, I mean, it's very obvious, if anything, why this clip was deleted offline. From Trisha, at least.
It was David and Jason. Remember.
So, using David and Jason as a way of uplifting Jeffree by bringing them down.
specifically David and Jason. Specifically David. And it makes me sad, not like a pity way, but in a truly sad way, like, all he hears about is content. He says it in interviews, it's so true.
Fucking smack you.
Just sit, talk. You know, Sunday, when we went to McDonald's, me and Jeffree just sat and talked, it was just me and him, for like 6 hours, 7 hours. And that's how me and Gene are doing Ryland. Like, we just all sit and talk, and just like, it's so like refreshing. Like, it almost like makes me want to cry, because
So Trisha seemed to have a very positive experience with Jeffree, right?
as much as I loved hanging out with David and Jason, obviously dating Jason, and their friend, being out of it, I realized like how empty that was and how not real that was.
My take on this is that Trisha eventually says this about every single friend she has. That they didn't really want to be her friend. They were using her for content. They were using her for her being like a token friend to make fun of. Trisha's saying it in this video about David and Jason, and has literally said that exact statement about Jeffree basing on this trip. Are we seeing the like correlation here?
Like really fucked me up psychologically.
And Trisha said that the Vegas trip also fucked her up in that kind of way too, months later.
But, and maybe a lot of other YouTubers like that where it's just content. I don't hang out with enough of them to know. I'm gonna get this bite.
It's just really confusing. I want to believe Trisha whenever she's saying that this weekend was the worst thing in the entire world and Jeffree treated her horribly, because I 100% believe that Jeffree would do that. But to be so overly in it in the moment that you fucking love it so much, and that Jeffree's sitting and talking to you because he wants to talk to you for 7 hours every day and stuff.
It's just a mess.
I'm just confused. Right. This is, I don't know what attitude to have with this. It's confusing.
It's refreshing. It's like these two big powerhouses that are so successful in followers and financially, and their life isn't that. And they can disconnect.
So again, using this as a way to just constantly say how much of a good time she's having.
It's just night and day, and I'm so happy to be in the place I'm at now. Still having creative YouTube connections, obviously, and then understanding what I do and vice versa.
That's so unnecessary. That is so unnecessary.
It's nice to have people, like friends in your industry, I guess you would say, right? Obviously, Shay's always been there. She was there before, he's there after, you know what I mean? But and there's other YouTubers that disconnect too that aren't all about content. Colleen, we usually just hang out and never film. Like, it's just nice, you know? I don't know.
So again, she's having a lot of positive talks about YouTubers, ranging from Colleen to talking about Jeffree to Shane to all of these things. And then in the same breath, using that to say how her bad experiences with David to Jason are so paralleled whenever she's being faced with such great friendships on YouTube and great experiences by going on these great trips. And then in today is saying that Jeffree and Shane were doing in this trip what she's saying on this trip David and Jason were doing to her. Okay, muckers, before I continue this video, I want to be so transparent with you. The entire filming of this video, I think I got like 20 minutes in. I was really struggling to speak. I was doing like a lot of speaking and then would have to go like this. My mouth was like filling with like saliva. I was getting like a copper taste in my mouth. And I was feeling like I could possibly like be sick. I just didn't feel right. I had a Domino's pizza earlier. And ever since eating it, I've not felt good. For some reason, I haven't had a Domino's pizza in quite some time, but I ate it, and I have been eating really clean recently. I have been eating like my salads. I've been doing like chicken dishes. I've been doing my smoothies every single day. That was the first bit of like junk food I've ate in quite some time, and ever since eating it a couple hours ago, I felt like I was gonna be sick. I literally stopped recording, and within second, I've literally, for several minutes, could literally not contain myself. But I came back. I feel fine. I was wondering why I was so fucking like jittery. Like, ever since eating it, my body was just like, what is this? I'm so glad I don't feel like that anymore. That was so intense. Honestly, it was like, oh my god, okay, anyway, let's go on with the video. So I have my water here with me now. I feel fine now, it's like out of my system. I'm gonna go back to my salads now, fuck.
They consume by content.
By the way, people don't believe me whenever I say I have like a sensitive stomach and a sensitive digestive system. People think I'm bullshitting. There's your proof. I struggle to eat McDonald's without being sick. Whew. Maybe it was Trisha eating as well, probably threw me off a bit.
Like, again, it's like not being like mean or anything, but it's just like, it's not healthy. And it's not real, it's not fulfilling, and it can't last that long, you know?
So Trisha's saying that all the other friendships are not healthy. But this one is, with Jeffree.
I'm so happy, and I'm just really, really thankful, and Jeffree's freaking amazing. Like, this trip has been...
Also, one other thing. When Trisha had filmed this section, like this clip, the main events of the trip had already happened. So, the stuff that Trisha's talking about in like today, and especially during Frenemies to go against Jeffree, had already happened before Trisha filmed this clip. So Trisha's saying like again, how amazing and how great and how... And it really does, I don't want to be problematic, but it seems like Trisha was knowing that she had this huge platform on Frenemies and that Jeffree and Shane's reputation was down the toilet and kind of jumped on it. That's kind of where my take is on it. I want to know what your opinion is. Trisha's just being over... I don't even speak about my friends like this. I love them, but I'm not like fucking gloating like this about them. Nor were they to me.
I woke early though. I think they went out a little more after I left. Because we came back to the hotel and like recoup. And I was like, once we were back at our hotel, it's a wrap for me. I'm like, okay.
So Trisha was the one that decided not to go out again.
Right on out. But... Alright guys.
A lot of this is really not making sense or adding up.
But
I don't know. I think I've came to my conclusion.
I love you guys so much. I'm trying to vlog a little more today.
Alright, and then we have a last section of Trisha back home.
I know I look so
recapping the trip.
In my middle forehead. It's not even a big six. The fact that it's in the middle of my forehead is just crazy. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little look into what was probably the best weekends of my life. And
so now, anyone saying that maybe Trisha had a false sense of illusion in the moment, Trisha's now filming like a week after the trip, saying that it was again the best weekend of her life.
I don't know if you could fully understand how amazing it was, because I didn't go all that much. Like, we went to see Michael Jackson's Cirque show, and it was so much fun. Like, me and Jeffree just like were eating like popcorn together, and like everybody, like Boom and Jay, and I sent to Jay for Mariah, and we got drinks, and...
So Trisha also had a good weekend with Jay as well.
It was just like, and Maddie, it was just like such a fun time. Jeffree, I think that means, Jeffree bought these amazing slippers for me. That's coming up in a vlog. I'm gonna show that like in my next clip.
So got her a nice gift as well.
They were like, he's so kind. Like, I wanted to buy him something. Like, literally, we ended up getting like matching Hello Kitty bags, and I like wanted to buy it for him. But the thing is, like, he's so quick, he's so fast, he just buys what he wants. And it's like, but he like took me on this trip, like, got this jet and got my room, and like, I'm not used to it. It makes me feel like not uncomfortable. I'm just like, oh, what can I do? Like, I want to do for you, but it's like he literally has everything. Jeffree is beyond that, just the fucking most down to earth. Like, I'm watching this like last clip of I was getting chocolate. He's just fucking down to earth. Like, when I hung out on Sunday, we just like got freaking McDonald's. Like, he's just like, he's worked so hard and has amazing, like, this amazing lifestyle that's like literally unbelievable. Like, even when I'm like with him, like, I always thought I'm extra, but when I'm with him, it's like this whole other level. It's like a fantasy life, and he deserves it because he's worked hard. He's built it himself. It's amazing. And like, I don't know, like, we never traveled together, never went away together, and like, I like truly love him, like, more than like I don't have a lot of friends, so like the ones I do have are like quality, and we hang out and stuff.
You better be coming to your own conclusion.
like make
And letting me know about it.
Like, I love him as a person.
I have
We
mine.
together. We had like the deepest fucking talks. Like, brought to tears, like just understanding. Like, we come from similar places but very different places, and it's just like there's just like this understanding, and it's like I just like love him so much. Like, and I don't know what to say, and I don't know how to say it, and I don't know how to express it.
You're saying it enough for someone that had the worst weekend with him.
I even texted him today because I found the slippers, or I was like wearing the slippers, and I was like, you know, I just love you. Like, you're just so. Even the next day, I was like, can I sell you for them or something? Because I liked them, and I just gave to the guy, not knowing that.
One thing I do want to say as well, Trisha's saying how much she told Jeffree that she loves him so much. This is in no way supporting Jeffree, but could you imagine how confused Jeffree would be when Trisha was making all those statements about how he was bullying her and making it the worst weekend of her life, whenever she has like directly told him, like on record, that like, thank you for like the best weekend of my life. I'd be a bit confused. What about you, Garfield?
We're picking up like the whole tab, and I was just like, and I remember him telling me just like, don't ever worry about like any of it, because he was like, even for the hotel room, I'm like, oh, you like pay for my hotel room, like, and he's like, no, like, it's, you know, he's just like a generous person. He's like, just I like doing it, I want to do it, it's fun, and I don't know, it's just like, you know, and sorry, I just like literally picked up, that's so gross, I'm sorry. People who are like, I don't want to say it, like, I just wish people could.
This hole is getting dug more and more by the second.
Like, he's just kind and cool, and like,
you know what I mean? Trisha's not even saying this like once, that he's a great person. She's reiterating it.
Like, shame. That's why they're so loved. Like, people can see like where they come from and where they're at and how they stay humble and stuff. I love really insane. I don't know, and I'm like really fortunate, and I have to like remind myself I'm fortunate because I keep saying I have no friends, but even tonight Jeffree's just like, I love you. Like, when I posted my MCR, like I posted an MCR thing on Instagram like that night, he's like, yes, MCR again, like just supportive, and I don't know, like I really, really love him, and like I don't know, this probably sounds cheesy, but I'm like rewatching all this, and I'm just like, you know, like we even got good pictures of our second wig night. I didn't even vlog footage from my second wig night with the blonde hair, like, and we went to Mariah. We were going backstage, like where Mariah enters. Like when we were leaving, we like went backstage, like not backstage, but like through the back entrance, and like we saw Mariah like getting on stage. Like it was such a VIP all the way around, and like I guess I say that because I wish I could have vlogged more of that, because that's like a lifestyle I'm not even used to. And Jeffree's like really humble, I feel, on the internet now. Like he was, oh my god, he was shopping and stuff. I'm like, what? Like, you know me, I'd be hauling everything. Like I shop for like, I think spent like $3,000. She's like, I'm gonna haul this shit, you know, I'm gonna show it, because I'm like, I never get to like shop like this. And he's just like, I don't, like, he doesn't feel the need to like, he shows up. He's like, I don't know, he's like, I just don't really feel the need to like, you know, show it all off. And I mean, I don't think there wasn't like a judgment thing. It was just like, oh, like he's just, I don't know. And he'll wear like, he just had like a Nike Air Jordan tracksuit that he found in the gift shop, and I just love that. Like, just like a set he just like found in the gift shop, he just wore.
Is there any other ways to like kiss his ass in this video? What more can Trisha say that is uplifting this man? This is from the weekend. The weekend that like basically ruined Trisha's life. Ruined the friendship with Jeffree. Ruined the friendship with Hair by Jay, with Rylan, with Shane. This is the moment in time. This not even is the moment in time. This is a bit after, when Trisha's reflecting on how great it was. Like, if you had a really bad experience, you know, you could post the clips where you're having a good time. But why would you film a clip after it's happened saying how great it was and how much you love them over and over and over again? And Trisha's also focusing a lot in this video about how, like, rich Jeffree is. It's just something also to note. It seems that Trisha's looking at Jeffree like a celebrity still.
I don't know, you guys, I don't know how to say all this. Like, I wish you could have seen more. I feel like Jeffree is definitely a character for sure, but like, the Jeffree human is like so deep and sensitive and caring. Like, he's just thoughtful and caring. Like, he just, like I said, to text me and like support throughout. It's so cool. It's so cool. And I like, just like Shane, I'm so happy that these kind of people are successful. And it's just like inspiring to be like, for me to be a better person, because I know some of my own karma has come from me not being the greatest person.
So not only that, Jeffree is now inspiring Trisha to be a better person.
You know, but you know, I'm trying to grow, I'm trying to whatever, become better, and we can always become better, and we can always change our karma, and we can always try and put more good in the world, and I get inspired. Again, I know just how much like lavish, like me, for I've only been on a private jet once. I've only been on a private jet once, and I was like sleeping. It was when we went to the streaming awards from Coachella, which I'm so YouTuberish. When I was with Jason still, and we got on the private jet at like midnight, and then we just slept the whole way, so I didn't really get to enjoy the experience. So this was like really cool. And I don't know, like Jeffree, like it was just really nice because it was Jeffree's first Valentine's Day single for a while.
Alright, we really don't need to watch the rest of this clip. I feel like we've seen enough. Mucker, I want to know your opinion on this. Listen, if Trisha had done a vlog where she looks happy and stuff and then spoke about how awful they treated her and stuff, I would be able to like understand it because you're having a great time in the moment and you look back on it. But to then film saying how much like he's inspiring you to like be a better person and how just like over the top amazing and great he is, there's so many things that are just not making sense. But I want to know your opinion. Do you think Trisha was lying or do you think Trisha was just scared to speak out against Jeffree? Let's talk about it below. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for watching this video, the flaws and all, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Mwah.